We've had a very big day on Twitch where Artesian Builds has had a blunder. Artesian Builds is a PC building company who has ambassadors and all kinds of people who go and promote their products. They did a ambassador giveaway, and when one of their ambassadors won their product, they went to their account. The CEO went through all of their numbers, their followers, their concurrent viewers, how much they've streamed, their total average followers on every platform they're at, and if they've had any click-throughs on their ambassador link. And when he went through all of these and found that they did not meet his standard, which was never appropriately posted, there'd be requirements for these things to win, he then rescinded that deal. This rescinding of the deal has caused a bunch of major backlash across all of Twitch and Twitter and people who are involved with it. It's really bad. I will have the videos linking of their kind of breakdown of why he is going over, why they're not giving it to him, and it sounds really bad and judgmental. Now, this has caused a lot of people to come forward and share their own experience with Artesian Builds, and they have not been good experiences whatsoever. Megs on Twitch has gone over her own experience where they would have employees come into their chat and basically spam advertise in their own chat. That's not acceptable on anyone. You don't go into someone's chat and say, hey, I'm about to stream. You don't go into people's chat and say, hey, look at my stuff. You don't go into people's chat and say, hey, look, I'm selling art. You want to come buy it? And you don't come into people's chats and streamers and tell them, hey, why don't you check out our PC builds? There are much more effective ways to market your company, and this is really bad. After being timed out multiple times, they kept posting to eventually when they banned it, and they even tried to request an unban. If advertising in your channel, if they're not advertising in your channel, they were not doing their job. It's like, that's not what advertisement does. Advertisement costs money. Posting in people's chats is not advertisement. We had also Christopher Yee go over and say that many of his friends have actually been scammed or manipulated by them themselves, and he's going to be making his own video about it. The company has since, when all these big things come out about them, has since done several apologies, none of which have been received well. They go and apologize here, and they're like, oh, but we give out free stuff, we get free tech, and we're not going to stop. Like, look at us, we're so good. Look at these things that we've done before. We just, they weren't eligible, and, they don't get it, and we'll improve. Obviously received very poorly. Who cares what you've done in the past? The thing that you did in the present was bad. They then again had to make another post, a written out statement from their CEO apologizing for hurting the creator that was supposed to win, but did not, and one criticizing their channel and how their channel is performing as they were denying her the giveaway. Which, like I said before, it was never stated that there was these requirements that you needed 5,000 followers, or that you needed a certain amount of concurrent viewers, or that you needed a certain amount of clicks through your link as an ambassador. None of these things were ever stated, but it magically appeared when it wasn't good enough for the CEO. Finally, he did end up making another post. It was a little bit more sincere, but from what I understand, this is not the first time that Artesian Builds has done something like this, and PC building companies are a dime a dozen. There are a lot of them. Breaking into the market is difficult. If you're going to come in, you'd probably need to have really good personal relationships with the people you're partnered with the customers that you have. I wouldn't be surprised if they never really truly recover from this. This is a stain on their brand that may never disappear, regardless of all the apologies and things that they've tried to do. Because they have, after the backlash, tried to give her a PC. And, well, she denied it. That is integrity for me. I love that kind of shit. If someone wrongs you, or a company does wrong, you don't accept a gift from them and be like, it's okay. You hold to your ground. You say, no, I'm not taking it. Nothing you give me will make this better. I love that shit. It's my favorite stuff. I'm all about integrity. She's got integrity. Hell fucking yeah. And many creators who have partnered with them, some of them have cut them off completely. Some of them say, oh, I'll give them a second chance. I'm not big about second chances when it comes to actual companies. This is their job. This is what they're supposed to do. This is not a personal issue. They should be professionals. I don't agree with what Cream here says, but I do agree with what a lot of people have said, that they are no longer going to be working with them because, as I said, I love integrity. And if someone does bad, and they've done bad before, and the things that I've referenced in doing bad before is that they have a reputation of having kind of not meeting the expectations of the PC that a lot of streamers have had. They get sent a PC, whether it to be Mizkif or Nick Merckx and many other people, and they have had issues with their PC. They have fixed them, but when someone is a new PC builder, you need to get that stuff right. And allegedly, these things were not right for their PCs, and they had many different issues, which does not look good in the company at all. Now, we've had many other people come out in huge support for her, telling they're going to send her PCs. We got J2 Cents here. Absolutely amazing. Sending a DM. He's sending them now. She's already got a PC from them. We have people like Pesterly cutting off, effectively no longer being associated with them. Intel Gaming reaching out and saying, well, you know, because I don't know if they are affiliated with, like, they own them, or they just have like kind of connection with them. I'm not entirely sure of their business relationship, but I'm sure that their business relationship is probably greatly affected by the news that has come out and everything revolved around, as it should. But the greatest thing, right, is that there's all these companies that have said, hey, you know what? We're going to treat you good. Cool Master is partnering up with them, offering a full paid sponsorship. Absolutely amazing. This, while it was an extremely negative thing that Artesian Builds did this, it has offered a lot of free and a lot of good publicity for her own channel, which is like the silver lining, right? You had to deal with this company that allegedly is really shitty, or is shitty, and allegedly has bad builds, to getting top tier fucking sponsorships for your channel and getting publicity from so many large streamers. It's amazing. While this has been a very negative thing for Artesian Builds, it's been a really cool thing in the PC gaming universe, or the PC gaming world, and streamers, where they've all come together and did these amazing things. Anyways, I have nothing but hope that Kaya does many more amazing things in the future, especially with all the equipment and stuff that she'll be receiving. And for Artesian Builds, well, you done fucked up.